Where can you get all of these progressive shows? The Young Turks post-game, aggressive progressives, old school, behind the scenes, damage report, no filter, rebel headquarters? Oh, right, by becoming a TYT member. Click the link in the description box below and you get all of that today.
There's a lot of races to follow in this midterm cycle. One that we wanted to shine a light on is Representative Pete Olson of Texas. He won't explain why he called his opponent an Indo-American carpetbagger. He's running against Sri Preston Kulkarni, a Harvard and UT Austin educated man who spent 15 years as a foreign service officer. Here is a report that says, in a video from a small campaign event provided to CNN, Olson called Kulkarni a liberal Indo-American who is a carpetbagger, and later questioned whether some of the Democrats' fundraising was coming from overseas because it was coming through Act Blue, the Democratic fundraising platform. Other highlights from this man is that he also said there's another video you can find online where he said that to a group of Indian Americans that 9/11 Americans were killed by terrorists from Pakistan, which is not true. And also he was at an event at a restaurant where he said that he had everybody cheering, CNN sucks, and he was very proud that that happened at a recent Trump event. He's a real peach.
So Kulkarni's father is an immigrant from India. His mom is an immigrant from Texas. Her lineage goes all the way back to Sam Houston, the founder of Texas.
Oh, wow.
Back when it was its own country. So in a sense, he is literally an immigrant from Texas. Okay, and so, but funny enough, Olson left that part out. And I like that he's trying to do racism in two different directions, but in the same area. I haven't seen this trick before, so I want to give Olson credit. So he's like, my opponent's an Indo-American carpetbagger. That's not a thing. Okay. I mean, carpetbagger is a thing. I think it's a totally ineffectual way of campaigning, whether it's Democrats or Republicans who do it. Like, oh, he's from out of town. But I'll get back to that in a second. But the Indo-American is clearly gratuitous. That has nothing to do with carpetbagging. So it's not like he came over from India to Texas. And of course, he actually grew up in Houston. So all of it is a lie. That's not surprising, right? But then he turns around to what Brent mentioned to you guys earlier. And because apparently there's a lot of South Asians in that district. So he's trying to appeal to them. He's like, the goddamn Pakis who did this on 9/11, because he thinks that the Indians there is hostility between India and Pakistan, that's true. But he assumes that the Indian Americans that are here would be racist against Pakistanis, right? So he's like, hey, to you white people, I hate the Indians. To you Indian people, I hate the Pakistanis. Because that's their only move. It's their go-to move is hate. So he's like, I got him on both sides. Is it working? Is it working? Correct answer, not working. He won his last race by 21 points. Right now, they switched it from likely Republican to lean Republican, and it's going in the wrong direction for him in the polls. The Republican Party has started to spend more money in this district because they're afraid they're going to lose a district they had won by 21 points just 2 years ago.
There's some other weird advertising stuff that's happening in terms of trying to reach out to South Asian populations. There was an ad run by the Republican Party in that district to try to actually reach out and get more votes from people who are Hindu. Here is a graphic of something they had to apologize for in a local South Asian weekly called the India Herald.
Better led by red.
On the left, they're comparing the Republican elephant to Ganesha, the god in the Hindu, one of the gods in the Hindu religion. It says, would you worship a donkey or an elephant? The choice is yours.
Wow.
From your Fort Bend County Republican Party.
No, but that's the Republican idea of reaching out to minorities. They're like, we hear you like elephants. We're an elephant.
Right.
We got one for us.
We got him in.
No, you schmucks. Are you going to do anything in policy that would help that community and all other communities in your district? But of course, they're not ever gonna help minorities on any policy issues. So they're like, we like elephants, you like elephants? Two easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.